Welcome to episode 8. Wow, we have a busy week this week. There is a lot on and a lot to do. And this week we're going to be talking about putting out fires. One of the main jobs as an agent is just dealing with problems. Lots of them are little, really easy to fix. Email here, phone call there, just check on this house, just call this person. But they all add up and this just eats away at your time. And how do you manage that? And how do you manage your time? That's what we're going to be talking about. What's on this week? First up, we've got 2 appraisals. One is what was meant to happen last week. It got postponed to this week, hopefully Wednesday afternoon. We still need to confirm that one. And then I got a call in from the office today for tomorrow's appraisal. So 2 relatively hot appraisals that we've got to organise for this week. Plus I also have a few leads of other people to try and book appointments for. Otherwise, Tulipwood settles today, so we're about to drive in towards Ipswich and hand over the keys. Building and Pest for Lower King Street is also due today. Haven't heard anything, so we do need to make some follow-up calls. And the Building and Pest for Cotswold Street is due on Thursday. That should be going on track. I've talked a lot with the buyer on that one, so I think everything is all good, but you never know until the day. And lastly, we do have a 3D tour job for Greenfish Media to do on Thursday morning. Have to check the diary on that one. But that is one of Kathy's listings. We do the 3D tour, floor plan and photos for her. So that's also on. There you have it. Told you there is a lot on this week. And I bet you while all of this is happening, there is going to be a lot of fires to put out. Little problems. They're going to pop up and they're going to chew up my time. And that's going to make it a little bit more challenging to fit everything into my week and in my day. But these are the things we deal with.
Well, we made it to Ipswich. 2 hours. Got lost again. You'd think after 7 trips to this property, I should know my way. I was even using GPS, but we got here. But it brings me to an interesting question. How far would you go for the deal? This particular property is an hour and a half drive for me on a good day if you don't get lost. So let's say 2. That's each way, plus tolls, plus petrol, plus wear and tear on your car. But 7 trips, settles today, meeting the new owners here to give them the keys. Personally, I'm making about $5,000 out of the deal. So that's about $800-ish for every trip here. Is that worth it? Well, that's going to depend on you and your circumstances and your situation. Look, for me, back in September when I first met the owners, I didn't have a lot going on. I thought something was better than nothing. So I said yes, but I do incline to say yes to every deal anyway. But I said yes. You know, fate has it. I got busier. I got more going on, but that doesn't matter. We got the job done. $800 every time I came out here. $5,000 for 7 trips. But you really would have thought that I would have learnt the way. How far would you go to get the deal done? Well, we're back at Cotswold Street and talking about putting out fires. This is exactly what we're doing. Not a literal fire. Last week, the smoke alarms went in. The owners came back just to run the pool pump and they didn't have power. So we're just going to go and check, make sure that all the switches are turned on in the main switchboard, see if there's anything like that before we go and contact the electrician to come back out and fix the problem. But this is what I'm talking about. Little fires, little problems that pop up, take up my time. Got to come out here and have a little look, send an email, make a phone call, whatever we need to do to get it fixed. There's just lots of them that take up your time. Not that that's a problem. That is what you do to look after your clients and make sure you get a good review at the end of the day. But here we are, Cotswold. Let's go and check the meter box.
We just got to Lee Street, so I'm just about to meet the tenant of the new studio apartment that we signed up last week, the week before. It's taken a little bit of a while to actually get in contact with the tenant and make this appointment, but this is always the first step that I like to do. Meet the tenant, have a look at the unit. From there, I feel like I make them feel more comfortable about what process is going to go through of selling the unit. It's always uncomfortable for a tenant to have their house or unit sold, but these types of units generally get sold to other investors, so they should be relatively safe. But I like just to have that chat with them and just walk them through the process. I feel like then I get them on side, so everything is a lot easier. All right, so we met with the tenant, very nice person, planning to move out in a couple of weeks, so we'll just be a bit quiet, run a few investors and buyers agents through, but I think we'll just wait until he moves out before we really do photos. It is a little bit messy, but that's what these units are like anyway. Now we're off to Forest Ridge Drive Even though this one's sold and settled, another little fire to put out. This one's not really a fire. This is client care. The sellers had a package arrive at the old property, so I'm going to pick up that package and then drop it back to them at their new place. This is just taking care of your clients past the event, but same sort of thing. Lots of little things just add up into taking up your time in the day, and you just got to be careful of how you manage these things. But I do think that all of these extra little bits is very important, because this all adds to the customer experience and to your client care program past a sale. It's not just getting the deal done, it's just looking after people. We're back at Cotswold again. So the buyer is an investor and looking to get some work done. The property managers are helping them out, and we had somebody coming here to quote on the flooring. Reception handed them the wrong keys, so I've had to go to the office, pick up the keys, run them down here to open up the house so he can get in, so he can do the quote on the flooring. Lots of little issues popping up today, and it's a great example of exactly what we're trying to talk about. All right, quick little lunch break. We got the appraisal coming up at 2 o'clock. We need to get our mind set for the appraisal, get away from all them little issues that we've been dealing with, and start getting in the right frame of mind to talk about property and close a deal, or to close the seller, to sign the paperwork, to get the deal. Wish me luck. Well, it's the next day, and got my coffee, so we're ready to go. Today we've got photos in Northlake, so we're just about to head down there and get that started. Yesterday's appraisal went really well. I actually recognized him from my previous job at the sports club. He even recognized me, which that makes things a whole lot easier. It is early stages for their decision, but we're in the door, we're talking to them, so we just build that relationship from now, and hopefully within a couple of weeks, maybe a month or so, we've got ourselves a listing. Right, it's the end of the week, and like most weeks, the last few days got pretty crazy busy, so I just forget to make little update clips. But it's now Saturday. We've had torrential rain all day Friday, all day Saturday. A lot of roads are flooding, so I couldn't even make it into the office today. I just done a few things, and we're probably going to just go home to the family and make sure that everyone's dry and safe, as I suggest that everyone's doing. But you would have seen throughout this video, them little issues, them little problems, them little jobs that come up that it just takes up your time to chew up and to fix. And it's all part of the job. Putting out fires, as I said, is part of the job. And look, I think it's a very important part of the job, because it's helping people with these little problems that pop up, which is part of the overall customer experience that you can offer. And personally, I find that by going that little bit further and caring about these little things is what helps get them great reviews and have them happy clients at the end of the deal. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this week. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, please just press the like button, just so I know someone's made it this far in the video and enjoying it. But until next week, I will see you later.